Hey guys, and welcome to Lift. I'm Lucy, this is Luke, and this is a 45-minute strength workout. We have 3 supersets that we're going to go through today. Each of those will be repeated 3 times with only a 45-second recovery in between. We'll end on a finisher, and before that, we're going to be going through 10 minutes of mobility and activation to get us ready. So today, we're going to start lying down on the floor to activate our core. So come down onto the floor. And just draw your belly button down into the floor. Lift your arms and lift your heels so that your knees are above your hips and your hands are above your shoulders. Now I need you to drive your back down into the floor so you can feel your lower back in contact with the floor. From here, we're just going to pick our left hand and our right foot, and we're going to drop those down to the floor and back up again. So staying with these same sides, we're just going to bring it down and up. Now you should feel your core activating here. So as you elongate, your back is going to want to arch off the floor, and I need you to keep it glued down towards the floor. This is getting you into a nice neutral spine position and getting you ready to support your back with those heavy lifts. Don't forget to breathe and keep reaching the other arm straight up. Last 5 seconds before we switch to your right hand and your left foot. In 3, 2, and 1. Over to the other side. Now, if this is too tough for you and you can't maintain back to floor, all you've got to do is keep your knee bent and just tap your heel onto the floor if you need to. So driving the ribs down towards your hips. We've got about 5 seconds before we come into a single leg glute bridge. In 3, in 2, and place both of your feet down. Now draw your right knee in towards your chest. Lift your left heel ever so slightly and drive all the way up and all the way down through the widest part of your foot now. So you should feel this in your glutes, that's the big muscles of your bottom right now. Keeping your core nice and tight. So that same feeling that you achieved in your dead bug is the same feeling you want to maintain whilst working into our glutes. Last 5 seconds before we switch, you should feel this, squeeze as high as you can at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your left knee in towards you and drive up through the widest part of your right foot. High as you can, trying to keep a nice long spine as you drive up. Great job. Big muscles we're activating and warming up right now. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place both your feet down and your hands by your sides. This time we're going to drive up through both our feet into our heel. So straight in, we're going to squeeze up through the heel and down again. Squeeze and lower. Still bracing the core. Good job. So now we're driving up through our heel. We should feel this in the hamstrings a little bit more than our glutes. Ready for when we hit those deadlifts. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Slowly rise and come onto all fours. So our right foot is going to come out to the right side of our body. And we're just going to send our hips back, keeping the shoulders down to warm up the inside of our thigh now. So trying to keep the sole of the foot down onto the floor and trying to keep a nice long back. Getting ready to switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Onto the other side now. Sole of the foot down and just slide your hips back. Nice work. Last 2 reps. And 1. Staying in this position into all fours, we're going to head into some bird dogs. So these are sort of like your dead bugs, but upside down. So once again, your left hand and your right foot, we're going to reach out for length, and then we're going to squeeze them in as hard as we can underneath. So you're getting as long as you can without letting your back arch here. So as you reach, you're going to feel your back starting to droop, and you're going to resist it by pulling your belly button up and in. Trying to get your heel to touch the wall behind you, and just keeping your chin down to protect your neck. Last 5 seconds before we switch over to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. So straight over to the other side now. Sticking with opposites, reach and squeeze. Now just imagine there's a glass of water on your back, and your job is not to spill that glass of water. So you're trying to keep everything nice and square. And remember, in this workout, it's okay if you don't stick to either Luke or my timings. It will depend on you, your fitness level, and the weights you're working with. So you'll just need to find your rhythm and stick with it. Technique first. Last 3 reps, and then we're going to come into a plank position. 2 reps, and 1. So coming up into a plank, we're going to bring our left heel to our left hand. We're going to feel that stretch in our hips, lift our left hand, reach all the way up, place it back down, and switch sides. World's greatest stretch right here. So try and keep your heel down onto the floor as you lift. And up your pace slightly. So we'll start to pick the heart rate up, maintaining that dynamic movement. Let's go for 1 more, and then we're straight into dynamic pigeon to warm up the outside of the glutes. So staying in that plank position, we just cross our left leg down in front of us, rise through the chest, feel that stretch, and as soon as you've got it, keep moving, thread it back, and switch sides. Nice long spine. You're going to hear me say that a lot today. Switch sides for me. And again. 1 more rep on each side. And from here, we're going to walk back from our plank into a deep squat position. So come back to the plank, widen your feet, and just walk your hands back into that deep squat position. And we're going to rise. Continue with the squat. Reset your feet if you need to. So we're going to squat, we're going to rise. Nice, so just driving up through the heel and keeping our core braced through our squats. If that means you need to lessen your range, that's okay. All about quality movement and working within the range that we've got. Squeezing your glutes at the top. We're going to go for another 3, another 2, 1 more and into split squats. So left leg is going to go back behind you, right foot forward, and we're just going to drop and we're going to rise. Now this will be our first move, our first compound exercise today with our weights. So let's nail our technique. All about driving into your front heel, keeping your hips nice and square, dropping your back knee straight down and up. 2 more and we're going to switch sides. Last one and switch to the other leg now. So front knee turns outwards so you can see your big toe on the inside of that knee at the bottom. Great job. So just make sure you're forward facing and your right leg is not pulling you round to the right. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Great job. Okay, so we're pretty mobile, we're pretty warm. We're just gonna activate our glutes. We're gonna activate our quads and our core. So we're gonna go through 3 rounds straight. Luke's gonna be using a kettlebell. I'm gonna be using a dumbbell. We're gonna head into swings. So they're gonna work the back of our body. And then we're gonna transition straight into goblet squats. So one weight, your lighter weight if you've got it. We're looking for 12 swings. When you've done all 12, straight in to 8 goblet squats. Now it's okay, Luke and I might go at different times. His weight's a lot heavier than mine, so it's okay if you don't stick exactly with our timing. 3 rounds, back to back. Let's go. Kettlebells are ready. 12 swings in 3, 2, and 1. So you're hinging through the hip here. Just find your rhythm. You're counting to 12. And when you've done 12, you're gonna grab that weight to your chest and you're gonna head in to squats. So with your squats, same rules apply. Knees go out towards toes, core is tight, looking for 8 reps, and then straight back into your swings. Brace your core nice and high, and straight back in. So you're counting. These swings are maximum effort through the back of your body, keeping your core rock solid the whole way so that you're not arching your back. And into squats when you've done your reps. So heart rate should be coming up. Blood should be starting to pump. You should be feeling good. One more round for me, half a round for Luke, and then we're going to start lifting heavy weights. Switching on that nervous system now. And into our squats. Find your range here. Send your hips back and down. Imagine you're sitting back down onto a chair behind you, driving up through your heels. I've got one more, and we are ready. Awesome, so set number 1. Our big exercise for set number 1, I'm looking for 10 reps on each side. We're gonna do both sides each time we go. So split squats, you're gonna hold both weights. So kettlebells or dumbbells. One long step back, I'm just gonna demonstrate. Down and up, just like we did in our warm-up, 10 of those. Switching sides, 10 on the other side. From there, one weight only. We're gonna hold one weight and we're gonna work our legs in a different way. One mid-range goblet squat, up into a calf raise, high as you can. Our third move, keep the same weight you've got or go heavier if you want to. We're gonna go down, down. We're gonna go up, up, keeping a nice tight core. So it's a lunge down and it's a drive up through that front heel. 30 seconds of the last 2 moves, 10 reps of each side for our first exercise. Let's get ready. Okay guys, right foot forward, left foot back. Find your front heel and let's go. So we drop down and rise. Find a nice smooth pace. Ever so slightly slower than we want to go to maintain tension in that front leg. Last 2, drive into that front foot and switch it over, straight into the other side. Let's do it. 10 reps, 9, 8. So try not to let your front knee slide forward. That's going to put pressure on the back of your knee. Down and up for the last 2 reps. Fantastic work. Let's get ready for our next move. So one weight only. Squeeze it. Take a deep squat, elbows to our knees, up into a calf raise. 30 seconds. So we want to avoid leaning back here. Find your balance. Stare at a spot on the floor if you need to. Getting as tall as you possibly can. So just imagine you've got a piece of string pulling you up through the shoulders, all the way onto your tiptoes. You got it. Keep going. One more here. Nice work. Reset those feet. Third and final move is a get up. So keep that weight in front of your body and we're going to lunge down, down, up, up for 30 seconds. So we're down, down, rise and switch legs. down, down, rise, rise. Now here is where we drive our ribs down to engage our core muscles. So it all comes from the core and strength and conditioning. You should feel those muscles in your torso working in every move we do today. Last 8 seconds, and then we've run all the way through our first set. 3, 2, got to get up from there, huh? Great job, well done. Okay, so we've got 45 seconds to reset. We know what we're doing. If you feel like you can go heavier and you've got heavier weights, definitely grab them. So you should feel like you can do 1 or 2 more reps really well without losing your technique, and no more than that. So if I said to you, let's do 15 on each leg, you should be thinking, I definitely can't do 15 on each leg. If you get to 8 reps, 7 reps, and you feel your technique is going to slip, that's you done. That's when you stop. You just wait for us to move on to our next move. All right, Luke, let's do this. Right foot forward, 2 square knees at the bottom, 10 reps. Let's go. Down and rise. So you should be able to wiggle the toes in your front foot now. We've got 4 to go on this leg. 3, 2, last one, and let's switch. Other side, square your hips, and let's go. Straight down, straight up. But don't forget to breathe at the top. Just 4 to go. Remember our next move, goblet squat, lose a weight. 1 weight down, 1 weight up. Let's squat into a calf raise. Let's go. 30 seconds and squeeze. Find your rhythm here, find your pace. You don't have to stick with me, you don't have to stick with Luke, but you can if you want to, if that works for you. Find that range at the bottom and at the top. Last 10 seconds. Every single muscle is going to get a workout today. 5, 4, 3, 2, get down, get up. Let's go. 1 leg goes down, down. Try and avoid resting that weight if it's light on your chest. If you hold that weight away from your body, you're forcing your arms, your chest and your core that little bit more. Halfway. Nice, guys, stay strong all through that heel. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Another 45-second breather. This is our last round of set 1. Last time we're going to do it, and then we're going to move on. Let's make it count. I'm out of breath. He's out of breath. He'll never admit it, but he is. You should be too. Let's do it. Grab your weights. Shouldn't have grabbed 24 kilo kettlebells, Luke. That was the problem. Okay, right foot forward, left foot back, split squats. Let's go. Down and rise. Perfect. 10 and 10. Or if your technique starts to fade away, or if your range becomes super small, just cut your rep number down. Quality first. 1 more for us, and switch. Let's do it. So we want to try and be as continuous as we can through these 3 exercises, and only rest once we've made it through the whole tricep. 3 to go. 2, and 1. 1 weight goes down, 1 weight stays up. Squat to calf raise. Let's do it. Squat, rise. So you can take your time to get that extra little kick at the top. Elbows come forward, hips go back. So this is a bend through the knee. Into the heel as you lower, into the toe as you rise. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, down, down, up, up, get down, let's go. Down, down, rise, switch legs if you can. Nice. We are halfway. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. We have completed set 1. 1 down, 2 to go. Grab a drink, and I'm going to show you your next set of work. So our next set of work, the first big move is a deadlift. So a deadlift is a hinge through the hip, not a bend through the knee. So that squat you just did, you hit that range through the knee. With your deadlift, you're going to have a soft bend in the knee at all times. Ultimately, your hips are the thing that's getting you down and up. My shoulders are down. My weight is going back behind me. Luke's going to be doing the same move as me with a lot heavier weights in the form of kettlebells. Our second move will be a push press. So it's an overhead press for your shoulders with a little bit of help from your legs. And our third move will be a sumo squat. So we're wide with our feet to engage the back of our legs into a bicep curl. So we're going to sumo squat down, we're going to come all the way up, then we're going to curl. So we've got a solid platform. All the way down, all the way up, little curl. You can hold 1 kettlebell, 1 dumbbell, or 2. We want 10 to 12 deadlifts and 30 seconds of your next 2 moves. Let's do this. Mid stance with your feet, we start down at the floor. Send your hips back, all the way back. You should feel like you're about to topple backwards and drive up, let's go. 10 to 12. Luke and I are gonna go to 12. If you need to, you can stop at 10 or 11. So you're literally trying to get your hips as far back as you can to work the back of your leg, the posterior chain. Squeeze your glutes at the top. 3 more here. Great job. Last 2. And last 1. Nice, all the way down. Reset. So, push press. Make a decision. Shoulders with a little bit of help from your legs. Find your pace. 30 seconds, and let's go. So my weights are a lot lighter than Luke's, so I'm able to go that a little bit faster without compromising my technique. If you need to slow it down and reset between each rep, please do. Push the ribs down. Through the heel. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Make a decision, 1 weight or 2. Straight into our next move. Sumo squat, feet are wide, knees go outwards into a bicep curl. Let's do this. So, sumo squat down, drive it up, squeeze at the top. All the way down, knees out. Supinate your palms. Turn your palms straight upwards if you're with me. Nice. Control as you lower. So those muscles, they work as they lengthen on the way down and on the way up. Try and split the floor with your feet to engage the side of your glutes. Last 8 seconds. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Have a recovery. Getting tougher. Getting tougher. We're doing so well. So we're 1 down. We're 2 to go. Deadlift. Straight in to an overhead press with a little help from the legs into our sumo squats. So deadlift, once again, just reminding you, you should feel this in the back of your leg and your core. The squat, you should feel in the side of your leg and the front of your leg as well. That was our 45 seconds, I think. Flew by, right? Let's do it. Into our deadlift, mid stance, slide the hips back, brace your core, and let's go. 12 or 10 if you need to go a little bit slower than us. Now to protect your lower back, You really got to tighten those abdominal muscles. We've got 4 to go. Tall as you can at the top. Last 2. Nice work, good job. Okay, we're gonna reset and we're gonna get ready for our push press. All right, straight in. Use those legs, find your rhythm, 30 seconds on the clock. Now remember, you can hold 1 weight or 2. So if you've got 2 kettlebells or 2 dumbbells, you don't have to hold them both. Halfway. So try and use your arms to control the downward phase and let your legs help you on the way up. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. That last rep. Nice and wide with our feet into our sumo squat with our bicep curl. Let's go. Knees out, find the sides of your feet, and let's go. So we go down, we go up, we squeeze. Now when you hit that bicep curl, squeeze every single muscle in your body to isolate your biceps only. So squeeze your glutes. Nice. Keep that chest lifted. So chest stays facing us. Last 8 seconds. Split that floor apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another round down. Great job. Okay, 1 more push. 1 more set of our second block of work. And then we've earned another recovery. And then we only have 1 remaining set. Let's work hard. Deadlifts for the 3rd and final time today. Excellent move. Let's smash this. 12, last 12. Let's go. So send the hips back, shoulders are down, core is engaged, chin is down, and lift. Yes. So can you send your bottom any further back? Can you get any deeper into your heels at the bottom? Halfway. So try and look towards the floor to protect your neck. We got 1 more. Reset, shake it out. 30 seconds into our push press. Yes, third space, stay with me, stay with us, and let's get it. Nice. So don't just use your legs, they're just there to help you. If your weights are super light, and you don't need to use the legs, you can just use your shoulders. 10 seconds. Control as you lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You know it. Sumo squats as soon as you can with that bicep curl. Feet wide. Come with me. Let's go. Knees wide. Big curl at the top. It is only 30 seconds. We've got to make every single rep count here. Every single one needs to be a good one. You can lose the bicep curl or the sumo squat if you feel your technique's starting to drift. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Nice, great job. Okay, we're 2 down, we're 1 to go. That's all. This time, our first exercise is going to be a forward lunge. So rather than stepping back, we're going to be stepping forward. I'm going to be adding a rotation to the outside of my front leg. Luke's going to be adding an overhead press, which is a lot more technical. I'm going to stick with 1 dumbbell. Luke's going to stick with 1 kettlebell. You can mix and match as you deem acceptable for you. So we're going to alternate. So we're going to go for 12 reps, that's 6 each leg. From here, we're going to be moving on to upper body. So that little deadlift is going to come back, heels under your hips. We have 1 dead row, 1 up row. So it's going to be back of the body and then shoulders. Our third and final move, we're back onto the floor for a single arm alternating chest press. So Luke's gonna stick with kettlebells, I'm gonna stick with dumbbells, same move, one arm stays up, one arm comes down. So you're holding the other one straight up, keeping those muscles locked on all the time. We've got this. It's gonna be the best set yet. Let's do it. Okay, so forward lunge, one weight only. Okay, so step forward, get low, hold it there. I'm gonna twist to work my core. Luke has hit the overhead press, step back and switch. Remember guys, it's your front leg that you're working all the time. So drive into the front leg, push out of the front heel. If you're with me, really feel that twist in your obliques. If you're with Luke, that weight goes straight up in front of your face. All about the balance here. We've got 4 to go. One more on each leg. We got this, Lukey, we got this. Last one. Nice, okay, grab your other weight. Back to that upper body. This time your heels are underneath your hips. So we're gonna Romanian deadlift down, keeping the shoulders down. So we Romanian deadlift down, shoulders down, we row, then we stand tall, and then we lift those weights. 30 seconds, let's do it. Down, squeeze. Once again, Luke's weights are a lot heavier than mine. I may go quicker. Find your rhythm. Keep the shoulders nice and square. So the whole time we're tucking our shoulders downwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, so we've got about 10 seconds to come down onto the floor into our alternating arm chest press. So, heels by your bottom, shoulders down, one arm stays up. Let's do it. So elbow all the way to the floor and keep pressing the other arm up. If your weights are heavy here, you'll need to use your core to keep you square. So we don't want to rock to the side. We don't want to let that weight pull us to the side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Find your way back up. Catch your breath. Have a drink if you need to, towel down if you need to. And we are 1 down, 2 to go. Doing so well. Let's get ready to go back in. So that forward lunge. Once again, remember guys, you can regress, so you can lose the twist or the overhead press if you need to, and you can just focus on your lunge. Find your weight. 12 reps, 6 on each side. Let's go. I'm gonna twist. So we're twisting to the outside of that front foot. Once again, try not to let your front knee come forward over your front foot. Halfway. Let's try and get 6 more. That's only 3 on each leg. Almost there. This is our final one on each leg. Our next move is the row. Let's get there. Grab your other weight. Dig those heels into the floor. Bend over row. Let's go. Down, elbows go straight up to your armpits. Stand tall and lift. Great job. So control on the way down and the way up. Resist as those weights lower. Float them down. 15 seconds. Upper body counts. Big muscles, sculpting and toning the top of your body. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Down into that chest press. So we're on the floor. We're keeping our shoulders down into the floor, to stabilize our shoulder joints, weights above the middle of our ribs, and let's go. Left arm, right arm. So really punch that weight straight up. Nice work, well done. Only 30 seconds. You're absolutely smashing it. We are gonna feel so epic when we've done this. Make every single rep count. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. We've done it again. One more push. One more final push. Stay with us, we will stay with you. Forward lunge. Just clean my bedroom up a little bit, there we go. One weight. One big step forward, 2 90-degree angles in each of your knees. Let's do it, we're in. So you should feel this in the front leg, in your thigh, in your quad, and in the side of your glutes. Halfway, don't let it go unless your technique has gone first. That's when you stop. Let's go for 4 more. Meant to be tough. That's what we're here for. 1 more, push yourself to your max. This is it, last rep. Yes, we've done it. Find your other weight. Just 60 seconds left of this block. We can do it. Find your heels, dig them into the ground, core brace, bend over row, let's go. Down, squeeze your shoulder blades back towards each other. And again. So you should feel this in your upper back. "15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down into our alternating floor press. Okay, make it count. If you want to slow it down a little bit to get a bit more intensity, give it a go. Let's do it. Smooth and controlled. Same speed up, same speed down. So make sure those weights are not above your face, they're above the middle of your ribs, so that you're really hitting those chest muscles. 15 seconds. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Don't lose your technique. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for luck. Nice. Congratulations, you've made it through all 3 rounds. A little bit further to go. We have a 90-second finisher. This is gonna work most of the muscles in our body. It's gonna leave you feeling great. 1 final push, 90 seconds, a man maker. So Luke's gonna try it with kettlebells. I'm gonna stick with dumbbells. You can do this body weight if you need to. So we come down, 1 push up. You can do this on your knees or your toes. Renegade row, left side, right side. Jump back in, chest up, 1 overhead press. 90 seconds straight. Try your best. This is it. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, let's do it. Counting you in, guys. In 3, in 2, find your pace, and let's go. So knees or toes. And back in. So now we should be feeling it. How many muscles can we work in 1 move? Less than 60 seconds on the clock, third space. Stay strong. We've got it. 45 seconds. Last 20. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Give me a high five. There he is. Thank you so much for joining us. That was Lift. That was Luke. I was Lucy. You've absolutely smashed it. Really hope to see you again soon for another workout. Have a great one. Thank you.